this is my e-portfolio for presentation. First up, we have my introduction, and for this project I made a tiger out of triangles, and I used a canvas to make a painting. And I love painting. Painting is one of my favorite hobbies. I love to do it in my free time, and tigers are one of my favorite animals. And I looked on Pinterest and I saw a bunch of other different animals, but the tiger just stuck out to me. Next up, we have some facts about art using triangles, and number one is that triangles were used in ancient architecture all the way up to modern paintings. Two is that triangles are used as a sign of stability and strength in artwork. And number three is when people are making art out of triangles, they usually look for a structural anatomy in whatever they're creating, and it usually takes a long time to get the hang of using art in triangles. Next is some beautiful triangle art examples. Up next, we have one more example of beautiful triangle art and two more facts. So number one is that artists use triangles in their artwork to help people feel something from their art. And Renaissance artists use triangles to increase composition and to make it seem like they are better artists than everybody else. Next up is my artwork that looks much better in person than it does on the slideshow. Up next is my explanation and my description. So when I first began looking for examples of triangle art, I found many different animals, but the one that stuck out to me most was a tiger. A majority of the reason that I decided that I wanted to do a tiger is because they represent fierceness and they're one of my favorite animals. My artwork represents fierceness in a world full of fear. My art piece is a painting of a beautiful tiger with variations of orange and tan colors and black stripes. How I use different triangle properties in my art piece. I use right triangles, triangles proven congruent by SAS property. I use perpendicular bisectors, and finally I use equilateral triangles. I used a ruler to measure out all the angles and all the sides of my piece, and I used right triangles and equilateral triangles in the fur and in the ears. I used triangles proven congruent by SAS property in the fur, and I used perpendicular bisectors in the center of the face of my tiger. Why I believe that my art is beautiful. I believe that beauty isn't everything, or at least everything has the opportunity to be beautiful. My artwork is beautiful and of a beautiful thing, but some people don't call it beautiful. My art took a long time to create, and I put my blood, sweat, and tears in it, and I believe that adds to the beauty. The definition of beauty is a combination of qualities such as shape, color, or form that pleases the aesthetic senses, especially in sight. My art has the opportunity to be beautiful, and it depends on how people see things, but I believe that I see that it is beautiful. And I mainly believe that my art piece is beautiful because it has good shape and color, and it took a lot of time, which shows dedication and perseverance through all the problems that I had with my art piece. And last, but certainly not least, my conclusion. In conclusion, my e-portfolio 4 included facts, information, explanations, and my beautiful artwork. I used right triangles, triangles proven congruent by SAS property of congruence, perpendicular bisectors of triangles, and equilateral triangles in my art piece. My artwork is beautiful because of the amount of time that it took me, and because everything has the opportunity to be beautiful. One fact about art using triangles is that triangles are used as a symbol of stability and strength in artwork. Overall, I enjoyed this project, and I hope you liked this presentation.